What is up, fellas? JPS delivers here. Madden 2006 fantasy franchise. We got the Saints at home, the Aints, but not really. It's more so like the Saints trying to, kind of sizing up this team probably a year or two early compared to the Drew Brees team with Reggie Bush. You got a young Marcus Colston and whatnot, a good defense, that Bounty Gate defense. Well, maybe even a couple years before that one, before they beat the Vikings in that NFC Championship game, to where Brett Favre's neck basically had to get repaired even more than Peyton Manning's before he went to fucking Denver. And there you go, first play of the game, 5-yard face mask, and I mean, it wasn't even that big of a gain, let alone, I mean, what's the odds you usually see in a video game to where it's a 5-yard face mask? But hey, that's what it is after about a can't say a 5-yard catch, because it would have been a first down, first down and 10, but instead first and inches. And then right there, I thought we would have one hell of like a goal line stand type situation after that, not letting them get those extra inches. But unfortunately so, I guess you're going to get 2 straight penalties on that one. But hey, there you go, Brian Volek at quarterback for this Bears team. They're not very good at all whatsoever, I wouldn't say so. But honestly, this Saints team's pretty fucking good. I mean, you got T.O. at wide receiver, you got a hell of a running back in Deuce McAllister. Aaron Brooks is really starting to shape well. T.O. with a nice catch. I mean, T.O. is definitely serving as like a possession type receiver in this game. No huge plays, but I mean, still, volume's gonna trump a lot of things. You know how they talk about in fucking fantasy football. Volume's gonna rule a lot when it comes to running backs. In this case, for this wide receiver, it's like a Michael Thomas type thing. And hey, what do you know? Relevant to the fucking Saints again. But speaking of, I thought he was gonna break a nice big run, Mr. Deuce McAllister, not dropping deuces on that play. And Chris Perry comes out. I don't know what I know I had the sliders changed to be a little bit more accurate and stuff. I just did a couple of things on forums and whatnot. That's why sometimes at the beginning I saw huge plays, because the defensive awareness was a little bit lower for us. Because I mean, really honestly, once you get a hang of just what the CPU is gonna do, hey, it's a fucking walk in the park at that point. And there you go, first touchdown of the game, T.O. with a beautiful flag, well, not necessarily a flag route, a corner route to the corner of the end zone. Go fucking figure. And also go fucking figure, Janikowski, he's been struggling a little bit this season. Hey, he's a Polish leg, but, just because you're the Polish leg doesn't mean you're accurately using that leg, and I think that's a problem in his own career, just like we're having quite a problem using him this season in Madden 06 before they had the analog stick dictate where the kicking was, or at least that grace period to where you had it. Pretty sure in Madden's now, even though I don't fucking play him ever since like Madden 17, which I don't even think I bought a Madden. Technically I bought some of these Maddens off of eBay and Amazon and stuff like that recently. Quarantine's got us doing a lot of fucking video games, I can tell you all that. But I don't think I legitimately have bought a Madden since like 2008, 2009, when they were the year of. I think I bought like Madden like 15 and shit like that, or maybe I bought the anniversary one. I don't know. But speaking of, another corner route to Mr. Mike Williams out of USC. These are one of those, he's another one of those wide receivers out of USC. Huge frame, big body, great college career, but like a Dwayne Jarrett, just didn't pan out all too well in the pros. And unfortunately, what didn't pan out as well was Brian Urlacher, man. How the fuck is that not an interception? Like, come on. I hate that shit. I understand the difficulties pushing you. It's in itself, we know how damn well the hard difficulties in Maddens, and you're seeing like NCAA when you have the hard difficulty going on, that of course the defense is going to make some plays against you that are fucking just asinine. And then you have your fucking player drop an interception like that. But hey, fortunately enough, those running backs in the flats, if they're wide open, this shit's going on. And there you go. Brian Urlacher doesn't catch a goddamn, beer belly fucking soft pitch baseball league fucking toss. But they're going to get an interception on that one. But I'll tell you what, it kind of made up for it, though, because what an interception by Sean Taylor. That was pretty much telling him that dude's bitch made. I'm going to be the one who fucking grabs this interception. And it was nicely returned for probably about 20 or so yards, setting up a 50-yarder. Couldn't make the 17-yard field goal attempt, or 19-yard chip shot for the extra point, but he makes the 50-yarder. Go figure. That's fucking Janikowski for you. And this team is just balling out. I mean, I'm looking forward to just seeing how this team can be in the playoffs, because I mean, you're going to be playoff bound at this point. I mean, you're 7-1. Looks like we have this game pretty well in control. Our defense is playing stellar, and of course, as I say that shit happens, and you get yourself first down for the Bears. First down for the Bears on that one. But hey, Volek right there, just not that good of a game. I think he has literally 2 plays that account for all of his yards in that game. And again, it seems like every time I fucking shit talk the teams while I'm doing the commentary for this shit, I mean, it ends up fucking pushing it right there for a nice touchdown, a nice player. So you saw, I think it was Jimmy Smith, I mean, who had a nice career with Mark Brunell and company, right, in Jacksonville, and is not enjoying his time in Chicago. But we'll just have to see. But nice little run right there by Mr. Morris. I think he was injured for the first part of the game. And then here we go, Brian Volek trying to pass it out. Sean Taylor's not having any part of it. I mean, hey, he has this dude. He's got his number down. I mean, he already got an interception on him. There you go, T.O. with another one of his, 9 catches this game. And feed it to the man one more time. But hey, sometimes when you keep on telling the defense what you're up to, eventually they're going to find it out. And you're going to get shit like that. So we'll just have to see. And there you go. Chicago challenges the fumble on that one. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Lovie Smith is not going to be loving this one, because I'm pretty sure this play stands for keeping the ball. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Tell us, Zebra. Don't you fucking do a goddamn thing, Zebra. Play stands, and it's going to be our ball again. And then a nice move by Deuce McAllister. Buys about 3 or 4 more yards on that play. I mean, Deuce, one of the top rushers. I was looking at the stats on the season. Already a 1,000-yard rusher. And then a beautiful pass by T.O. It's hard to get the touch right in some of these games compared to the newer Maddens. But, hey, if you can get it right, doesn't mean you can't do it. And here you go. 2-point conversion. There you go. That's your man. I mean, we got Cam Newton the other games. We got Mike Vick in the 2008 fantasy franchise. And there you go, Jimmy Smith again. And a 15-yard face mask by Sean Taylor. Had his number on that one. But rest in peace to what I really thought was one of the most promising safeties we've ever seen in the NFL. I mean, just such an impressive player out of Miami. And it's a shame that he passed away, and especially in the fashion he did. But hey, you got to enjoy him for what he offered us. And we're definitely going to do it and use it now. I mean, that's the beauty of playing these games, right? You get to play with great players like this, with Sean Taylor, and great kickers like Mr. Janikowski. But that's the game. 27-10, 8-1 now. I mean, totally in the driver's seat. I think we're like two or three games at least ahead of second place in the division. I'm totally looking forward to this team trying to make their first crack, try to win a title before they ever did with Mr. Sean Payton company. Nice game by Aaron Brooks. Didn't really have to pass all too much. Deuce McAllister could have gotten more yards, but hey, only 16 attempts, and he's averaging 5 yards an attempt. I'll take that all day, especially because we usually use him about 20 times a game. And I mean, at this point, the way we've used him before, the dude needs to be averaging over 100 yards a game. He already had over 100 all-purpose yards. The dude was catching a couple passes as well. Hey, you want to know how good that dude was? They traded all that fucking stock for Ricky Williams, and they traded away him to get Mr. Deuce. As always, fellas, be grateful, and I will see y'all next video.